Hey guys, it's Levatros. Welcome to Living Off One More Dollar Each Day $6. I feel like I'm getting to the point where whenever I'm hungry, I'm able to eat now, so it just kind of seems like how it felt to live normally before all of this. But let's get to the grocery store and see what I can get for $6 today. I'm back from the grocery store, and I'm still not able to really buy what I would ideally want. I'm still having to make compromises. But similar to yesterday, I feel like I'm still building up some momentum, and so the next few days is going to be a bit more enjoyable than the first few days were. I was kind of planning to get some strawberry cream cheese for the bagels, but it cost about $2.29. I thought with the rest of the money I'd be able to kind of like make a balanced meal, enough food for the rest of the day. But looking at the options available, it kind of seemed like getting that cream cheese would be a bit more of an obstacle than I was thinking it would be. And as I thought about it, the strawberry cream cheese would make the bagels taste better, but it wouldn't really make them any more filling than they were just with vegetable oil on them. I also had a lot of carbs yesterday, and so I decided I wanted to kind of balance it out a little bit to get some protein today. So looking around, I decided to get these bratwursts for $3. And five bratwursts of this size, I feel like is a good amount of food for the day. So I think it's a decent choice. I probably will finish all of them today, so it's not going to be leftover food carried over to the next few days, but I think that's fine. I was wanting to get some buns to go with them, but buns were about $2, and an 8 pack of buns with five bratwursts, I have three buns left over, but in the next few days, it's not really going to give me any value. Unless I start paying like two hot dogs into one bun.
Let me show you something. Does that look right to you?
So instead, I decided to buy something that I could use today, but would also improve meals in the next few days. So I looked around and I found the cheapest pack of sliced American cheese. So I got this for $1.85. It's 16 slices, so after the bratwurst, I should still have 11 slices for the next few days. And I feel like that will last me quite a while, and something that would really improve a few meals. I still had about $1, so I looked around, but there weren't really any food options for that price. But I decided to use the money and treat myself a little bit and get something other than water for the first time. These liter-sized bottles of flavored sparkling water are 69 cents. I looked at the ingredients and they have sucralose, so hopefully it's about as sweet as a soda. I've had LaCroix and I've always been disappointed with them because it feels like you get like a wisp of flavor, but nothing much more than that. I've bought like the Great Value flavored waters, and those are so sweet that it's basically just drinking a clear soda, and those are great. Hopefully, this is more like that and less like a LaCroix, but for 69 cents and just something that's more than water, I'll give it a shot and see how it is. I also haven't eaten anything really sweet other than the maple French toast flavored bagels the last few days, so hopefully, even if it's very mildly sweet, my taste buds would still be blown away by the flavor. But I'm gonna put this in the fridge to cool down before I drink it, and I think for now I'm pretty hungry at the moment, so I'll probably make a bagel or two, cook the bratwurst a bit later, eat it with a slice of cheese, and I think for a day that seems like a good amount of food. Finished cooking the bratwurst. I put cheese on them, but it's not looking super appetizing. I think it's fine. This definitely looks like a struggle meal, just like three gray blobs of meat with cheese on them. But hopefully it tastes okay. Let's give it a shot. I haven't tried them yet. I did cut one of them in half just to make sure that they're cooked through, because I don't want my first bite to be discovering that they're raw in the center. But I think it's decently cooked. Let's go ahead and let's give it a taste. Yeah, they're fine. At the very end, the cheese flavor really hitting strong definitely improved it. But yeah, I think this is not bad. It's not amazing. It's again, it kind of tastes a little bit bland, better than the 89-cent hot dogs though, and definitely more filling. So hopefully this will be enough food to kind of get me through the day. I've got two more still to cook. I think probably just put those in the oven rather than trying this approach again. But yeah, I feel like it's not bad, and for $3, I think it's a pretty good deal. I probably won't be getting them again throughout the rest of the series, but for today, I think it's fine, and I'm kind of glad to like at least try it out and know how it is. I ate the bratwurst and they were not great. I think the main issue is that they felt like too wet. I think part of it was simmering in the water. The grease coming out of it kind of mixed with the water, so all of the water also just kind of felt like it was just more grease. Without having a bun to kind of soak that up, it just felt like eating a sausage like soaked in grease. The cheese was also actually a bit too much. I think if I split up two slices of cheese across the three bratwursts, that would have tasted better, but at least the slices of cheese I bought aren't like too thin or anything like that. Let's drink something to wash it down and open our white grape sparkling water. Okay, this is pretty good. This is kind of what I was hoping for. It's pretty sweet. It's definitely not as mild as LaCroix. It's not like super sweet, but I feel like it's a good balance, and like I was hoping for, it is pretty crisp and refreshing. feel like this is something I would get again, even if I didn't have a restriction on the budget for food, because it's pretty good. And yeah, I feel like it's a nice balance that's not super sweet. It feels healthier than a soda, but it tastes like kind of a little bit better than most of the sodas. And for a full liter for 69 cents, I feel like that's really good value. I don't think this will last till tomorrow, but it's nice to have a little bit of a treat, something that's so sweet. I'm not trying to rhyme, but it's just happening. I went ahead and baked the remaining two bratwursts, but this time I cooked them in the oven, so hopefully they're not quite as soggy this time around. They're definitely still very juicy, but hopefully not too much. But let's see how it is. I feel like it's better this time around, but we'll see how I feel about it when I get to the final bite, because fighting the grease, it's definitely a marathon and not a sprint. Baking them in the oven, they do have less of that sear texture that they got from being fried in the skillet. And even when I fried in the skillet, I kind of wanted to have more of that texture, so they do come out a bit more rubbery than I would prefer. But if it means not drowning in grease, I think that's worth it. So to recap today, I went to the grocery store, bought some bratwurst for $2.99, a pack of American cheese for $1.85, and a bottle of flavored sparkling water for 69 cents. This total comes out to $5.59, leaving us with an extra 41 cents in change. I'll add this to the rest of the change that I can use in future days if I decide to. Throughout the day, I ate 2 bagels from yesterday, all 5 of the bratwurst with 5 slices of cheese, and I drank all of the flavored sparkling water. This leaves me with a ton of salt, quite a bit of vegetable oil sticks, a decent amount of American cheese, and about 30 of those biscuit and gravy bites. I think having these ingredients available will open up a lot of options moving forward, so looking forward to what I can make in the next few days. If you want to follow along with the series, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when new episodes go live, as I post these every day. By the way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.